What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and today we're going to be reacting on Liv's Life, okay? And we're also going to be reacting on Wine Glass, all right, you guys? Before we get into it, okay, I'm going to ask everybody to please hit the like button when you come in, okay? Comment your thoughts down below in the chat because you know I love to hear what y'all have to say, okay? And also hit the subscribe button too if you have not done so already, okay? Okay. Now, before I get into it, I also want to say hello to everybody that is currently watching the live stream. I hope all of you have been having a wonderful week so far. Okay, and I believe I want to start this live stream off watching Wine Glass. We're going to get her out the way before we get into Olivia because it's a lot to unpack with Olivia. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and just jump right on in. Because the last time I came live, we were watching Wine Glass, and Wine Glass was talking about how it costs too much to get the kids a costume. All right. She said she just wasn't in, in the holiday spirit or whatever. She didn't really care to do anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and listen to what she was talking about a couple days ago.
Real quick. Who's in here? So I've been working on my stomach. Not like that, but I have. And I got this touch scope from my stomach, y'all. And I was so happy about it. Like, y'all must don't know. I was so happy because I'm like, yo, girl, because you remember this used to be really tight on me. You remember? The girl is losing weight. Even right here, I'm losing weight. Now, I have been splurging a lot. Like lately, I have been splurging, but it's okay. I'm not really worried about that. You got to give yourself grace sometimes. But my stomach is still there. But
well, first things first, I just want to say, I mean, I know we discussed it, discussed her new color or whatever and the new hair. This wash and go is not good. I don't know. I think Wine Glass's hair is damaged at this point from going to the Dominicans because it's not giving the curls that it's supposed to give. Okay,
baby, she going down. Hold on, y'all. I woke up in the highway. What I do with my bag? Oh, it's right here by me. That's that ADHD life. I'm telling you, I must don't know how bad it be. No. So I got this. It's called Scope Touch, but I think it's a different name to it. So I've been putting it on for your stomach. This is how my stomach looks. I still got ways to go. This is a medium I got. This is a medium I got. So,
hey Teresa.
Ouch! Hey, pop this shit out of myself. Yeah. Your mama's strong. That's the thing about me. I'm strong. That's tough. My dang stomach is like.
Hey Nikki.
Lay down.
But Wine Glass irks me. Well, girl, why wouldn't you just roll the damn shirt up before you decide to put the waist trainer on? Why? What's going on?
Oops. Sorry, y'all. So this is from my stomach. Your girl been doing her big one. I didn't even wear it today. I usually stop. You need to get up. You ain't worried about the couch. You need to be getting up sleepy. You could have been done with all that already. I was putting on a movie. RJ, you put on a movie a long time ago.
Girl.
So that, and then we got these other two right here. This right here just set the mode. I ain't gonna lie to you. This right here set the mode. Set the hourglass shape. Like, what? Your girl, where? I'm just playing. But yeah, my stomach, it be sticking out a little bit right there.
Oh my gosh, I
So
need
you
this
can
washing
always.
machine. Wait a minute. Let me make the screen bigger, y'all, because what is this? Look at it. It's not even curled up. This is a mess. Wine glass just don't even understand. This is a whole hot ass mess.
Go. Because I think a lot of people put one on the top and one at the bottom. Like that so it can hold it in. So I've been doing that to help me with my stomach. Because these kids ruined. No, I'm just kidding. It was me ruining my stomach. So, puffiness. Go! Move! Hey, your girl been losing weight. Like, y'all must don't know. But yeah, get down off of it now.
I know. I did my chores already.
Okay, well that doesn't mean you sit
I'm
over
gonna speed
here
it up because
in
wine glass
your
is gonna make
stomach.
room.
No. What did that?
Over there. I need Malaysia to sweep all underneath these dog tags. Everybody's life is different, so. But I know some people do go through struggles like I go through. So especially during this time and like with food stamps, that's another thing I want to talk to y'all about. I just feel so bad that the people whoever is depending on food stamps, if they really do decide to cut the food stamps, that's just not fair. You know what I mean? A lot of people have one job and they do work and they get food stamps because you can work and still get food stamps. Because I've been there, done that already.
What do you mean you've been there, done that? Girl, you're working and you're getting food stamps right now. It kills me when these women try to act like they're not getting food stamps, like everybody just don't know. Wine glass is getting food stamps. My whole thing with this is, I guess I just wanted to watch this live stream because Wine glass, like I said, when I last reacted on her, she was saying how, she doesn't want to spend that much money on costumes. We already discussed that. It doesn't cost that much to purchase a Halloween costume or to just get the kids a face mask or just simply do face paint, right? It doesn't cost that much. But I just think that it's odd how Wine glass is out here spending money, pointlessly spending money, okay? Because on her hair and shit, and the hair looks fucked up. Look at the hair, okay? Like, just look at the hair, look at the stiff, lifeless curls. Okay, she's out here spending money, getting her hair colored, you know, doing what she needs to do for herself. Okay, going and getting waist trainers and shit. I'm quite sure that waist trainer was about $40, more than likely. And I'm just saying that $40 could have been spent on maybe some face masks, some cheap costumes, or something like that, so the kids could feel included. I just don't like how a lot of the times we watch these women and they put their men, themselves, and everything before their kids' happiness. I don't know. It might just be me, but I just don't like that shit.
So you could work and get food stamps. It's just that people that trying to make ends meet, they're only doing what they can. And sometimes people can't afford to do two jobs, especially if they stay like they a single mom, and they don't have the other support. They only got, daycare to help them or whatever, and somebody to watch them from this time, and they can't do nothing else. So, hey, I feel bad for them because that is like a piece of change. That means that you got to cheat a bill to get some food, and food is high. I'd rather spend food stamps than spend money on food any day.
Now, wouldn't everybody rather spend food stamps than spend money on food? Like, what?
But food is high. And I'll be trying to coupon because I don't want to spend all that money on food. Like back in the day, I used to spend $100 and that would be good for a whole month. Now, baby, $100 is like a $20 bill. Like for real, like, why? Why do we have to spend this much money on food? It's ridiculous. So, um, and so yeah, y'all. So I was just like, I'm gonna start couponing.
I don't know how old Wineglass is. I'm assuming that she's in her 30s. Okay. Um, I don't remember a time in my adulthood where $100 lasted me the entire month with groceries. I don't remember a time in my adult life where I went to the market and I had $100 and I was able to spend $100 for the entire month. Okay.
And I've been doing a lot better with saving money and stuff. And not just splurging and buying stuff that you don't need. Like, I feel like doing a costume, you don't need it. I feel like you don't need no costume. You can have a face mask, but a costume, these costumes out here, they ringing up $30 a pop. And I'm not doing it. This year, I refuse to spend. I'm being real picky and real careful about where I put my money at. Even though I make good money. Now, like,
Mom.
I make good money, but
Listen, long story short, I just can't. She said you don't need a costume, which she's absolutely right. You do not need a costume. However, the kids, I feel like her kids don't get to do that damn much anyway. So the least you could do is show up for them, especially around the holiday times. Now, I have the same amount of, I think, Wineglass, yeah, she got 4 kids, right? 4 kids. Okay, I have 4 kids myself. I didn't really want to spend too much on costumes this year, but I'll just say this. I went on Amazon. Okay, I was able to find everybody a costume for about, I would say roughly about $15 each. Okay, so that's $60 on costumes in total. I'll say $60 to $70 on costumes, and that's okay. It's now $30 each. See, that's what you got to spend when you go to fucking Spirit of Halloween and all that, 30 or more. But see, I'm not doing that. Okay. Anyway, let me see what you said, Teresa. You said, I'm always going to put my kids first, period. The twins are going to be thing 1 and thing 2, and my husband's going to be a cup of noodles, and I picked out a sexy skeleton outfit. Okay, so you got it together. See, I have a Grim Reaper. The girl specifically requested to be did zombie cheerleaders. Okay, so they're going to do that, and then my younger son wanted to be Beetlejuice, so that's what the plan is for Halloween. Okay, I got me a little mask, if I feel like wearing it while letting them trick or treat, then I wear it, but if not, I'm just going to be me. Okay, and that's okay. But I just don't like that. I think Wineglass picks and chooses what she would like to splurge on, and all the time, every time it comes around the holiday time, she just doesn't feel like it. And I don't like that shit. Okay. But anyway, we're not going to sit here and watch the entire live of Wineglass. I'm going to stop sharing my screen real quick, and then I'm going to head on over to Liv's Life channel. We can get into that really quickly. So, basically, y'all, I was able to catch finally catch one of Liv's lives on TikTok the other day. So, let me just get this up here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. Oh my God. How did I get it all the way up here? Let me get into the minute mark that I wanted to be at. Okay. So listen, y'all, I finally made it into one of Liv's lives on TikTok. And basically, what I saw was her going back and forth with various different women. Okay, this whole conversation about how she feels about Black women, people are on there saying that she's colorist and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and listen to her response. I guess this is like her reflection of the day prior. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that real quick. Let's just get started.
Message today when I was in the damn store just now. And I wish I could play it for y'all, but I can't. Some lady talking about, I'll cash out me like you want to pay for my food right now, or Right. Okay. Anyway, some lady messaged me and she was asking me questions about last night's live. Let me tell you guys something. If you guys were not in my TikTok live yesterday, I
Hey, CC Live.
100% stand on everything I said.
Hey, Marley
And like I
Jean.
said, I'm going to have more of those discussions when I feel like it. Not all the time, because it's very low vibrational and it attracts a lot of like weird ass people, and I don't like to converse with weird ass people normally. But a lady messaged me today, and I guess she's a supporter, I don't know. But she's talking to me, telling me that she's mad at me because I'm entertaining the idea that I have a problem with black women or dark-skinned women. I don't remember how she worded it. And I was like, I just thought to myself, listen, y'all, at some point, a person gets so sick of not even explaining themselves, just having, like, trying to get people to understand where they're coming from. You understand? And I don't know how long you guys been watching me. It's different for everybody.
So I just want to say this. Like I said, I didn't get to catch the entire live on TikTok. But I will say this. People are never going to understand Olivia because of the way that she explains things herself. She gets online and and when she has these moments where she's spiraling out of control, she starts to say things like people are jealous of her. The main thing that she refers to, that she thinks that people are jealous of, is her looks. Okay, she says, we all know the things that she admires about herself: her light skin, curly hair, her so-called green eyes, or whatever the fuck color she likes to call them. Okay, so she believes that people are jealous of her looks. Okay, and then when she turns around and she wants to insult others, she'll talk about their skin, their teeth. She'll talk about people having nappy hair and things like that. And African American women have a coarser texture hair or more coily hair. Obviously, it is what it is. So when you say things like that, and when you use those insults, right, it automatically makes people believe that you do not like black women because of the things that you are saying out of your mouth. You can't say I think all black women are beautiful, but then talk shit about women who have naturally coily hair, or call it nappy, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't add up. You can love yourself and think that you are attractive without having to put others down and point out certain features that black women have. I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, in my opinion, I do believe that Olivia thinks that she is more attractive than black women. Okay, she thinks she has the upper hand when it comes to men, for whatever the case may be. That's obviously not the case, but Olivia definitely thinks that she is better looking. But then she wants to call herself a black woman at the same time, but then boast and be proud of the fact that she doesn't look like one. It's the craziest thing. But let's go ahead and continue.
It's different for everybody. Whether you've been watching me a month, a year, couple months, whatever the case may be. If you guys think something like that of me, like if you think the worst of the worst, please do not watch my channel. Okay? Do not watch my channel. Do not come to my channel. Do not, like, if you honestly think something so terrible of me, I don't understand why you would even watch me. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, if you really think that in your mind, something crazy about me, why would you continue to watch me? It makes no sense. And like I said, I'm not going to keep saying the same shit over and over and over.
I think a lot of people watch Olivia because they like to watch her contradict herself. They like to watch her spiral out of control. Like I've said plenty of times before, Olivia is just a nonstop train wreck. Okay, it's just always something going on. That's why people continue to watch her, even though they think the worst of her, because it's entertainment, and then it's also a conversation to be had all the time. whether it pertains to her and how she chooses to carry herself around men, what type of mother she is, the comparison she makes about herself versus black women. That's why people continue to watch Olivia, even though they think the worst of her. You can't tell people to stop watching you. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to read some of the comments real quick, or just a couple. True Baby, you said she legit has a God complex. I agree. Marley Jean, you said right. She keeps on saying green like they're emerald. They're more brown than green. Exactly. It's not. It doesn't give green. But okay, she says green, so we're going to go ahead and go with green. Okay. CC Live, you said we watched the train wreck. Exactly. That's what the people are here to say. I don't watch Olivia because I like Olivia. I actually think that she's a disgusting person. I watch Olivia because she's entertaining. She's a train wreck. It's always some drama. It's always something happening. Like I said, it's always something to talk about because she always got some dumb shit going on. It just is what it is. Hey, Lynn.
I get attacked on the daily for who I am, and you guys see it. People see it. People who watch me watch everything else, and you guys see how I get attacked on the daily, unprovoked. I don't fuck with people until they fuck with me. Okay? Now, this dark skin bullshit, this shit is gonna keep going. It's been going, it's gonna keep going. And I'm gonna speak on it when I feel like speaking on it. But seriously, if you guys really think that of me, don't watch me. Like, for real. Like, for real. Because that shit was irritating. Like, why are you even messaging me, asking me anything? Did you watch the content? Did you watch the words that came out of my mouth? Did you hear what I said? No, you weren't paying attention. You just saw a title and my face, and now you're trying to question me about something. You're not a supporter, so get out of my messages. Please don't message me about no bullshit. I clearly tell you guys what it is. If you choose not to listen to me and you listen to everybody else about me, then go over there and stop coming over here. Plain and simple.
Teresa, you said, yeah, we heard everything you said. I agree. Now, one of the things she mentioned, because it's crazy because I actually screen recorded some of the live from TikTok, but I didn't have enough time to try to figure out how to get it up here. One of the things she said, she started talking when they were having a conversation about race. She was talking to a woman and she was saying something about how she's tired of people talking about slavery and Black people are choosing to be victims. Black people are choosing to be victims. And that's something that really bothered me as a Black woman myself. You said that Black people are choosing to be victims and choosing to live in the past, as if things are not still currently happening to this day, as if racism doesn't still exist to this day, as if there's not plenty of video evidence to this day of innocent Black people being murdered for absolutely no reason. The unnecessary killings being videotaped and filmed for everybody to see, but you say that Black people are choosing to be victims as if they don't face adversity every day. And this is a woman who has a Black son, okay, Black daughters, and she thinks this way. So it just was very irritating to hear. Olivia doesn't hear herself, and when it comes down to this whole, it's like she's having an identity crisis. She wants to be accepted as a fellow Black woman, but then she also wants to put other Black women down about the way that they look, and she wants to put herself up on a pedestal because she's mixed. But then at the same time, she wants to say that she's a victim, and that people are bullying her because she's mixed, which I don't even understand. I really just am completely fucking like, who's on here like this trifling biracial bitch? Like, who cares about the fact that you're mixed? Nobody cares about the fact that you're mixed until you compare yourself to a Black woman and make it seem like you're better. I'm just confused. I'm genuinely confused. Lynn, you said you are a racist just like your wrinkly mother and grandmother. Ignorant, low-life dummy. Go stand in the corner being that you want to stay stupid and stay racist. Marley Jean, you said I'm mixed myself with a white mother, black father, and Olivia is so embarrassing talking about these things. I can tell she was raised by Stella and wasn't around her black side. No, she has not been around her black side at all. It's apparent. She has definitely laid on her back for black men, okay? But she doesn't have any ties to her African American family. And the things that she says are very, very disturbing. Okay, because like I said, at the end of the day, she is a mother of black children. And so it's too much. Okay. Now, like I said, I didn't watch the entire live stream. I didn't get to catch the whole thing, but that was just one of the things that really bothered me, for her to sit here and say that black people are choosing to be victims.
Literally, you do. All these T pages. I'm like, all these people should be sued for defamation. Yeah, there's really no point in even trying to sue people at this point. People just have to open your ears and listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, and you guys will know what Liv is about, what Liv represents, what type of person Liv is. If you don't like my attitude, you think I have a stank attitude, that's understandable, because a lot of the time I do have a stank attitude. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna not keep it real. I do have an attitude a lot of the time, and it is what it is. I mean, that's just my attitude. But as far as my character, that's a whole different thing. And people try to play with my character every day, all day. And like I said, if you just listen to the words that come out of my mouth.
Half the time, the words that come out of Olivia's mouth is pure fucking trash, okay? She's not saying anything good, anything uplifting, except when she wants to fake and act like she's a fucking child of God. What is she talking about? Everything, the majority of the things that come out of her mouth are negative, unless she's talking about weight loss or God or something. And that only lasts but for so long. The majority of her conversation is about the past and dumb shit. Men, I'm confused. The way you treat your children, the way you speak about others online, the way that you carry yourself, that is what defines your character. Not these little moments where you want to come back the next day and reflect and act and portray yourself as the victim when you were sitting there saying the most disgusting, vile things out of your mouth. Now, here's one thing I don't understand about Olivia. I just don't know what the fuck she get out of going live to argue with people. The people that were getting on her live, speaking to her, okay, there were a lot of women that got on there and they were just trying to have a regular conversation. They were not being rude or nasty or anything. But Olivia is just so defensive, so argumentative. It's impossible to have any sort of a conversation with her. I just don't even understand. I guess it's for content purposes. It's entertaining to see her argue with people, but that shit is exhausting. I don't know how she can continuously get up here and do that.
You'll understand how I feel about things. It's just that simple. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Oh, Lord Jesus. I wonder if my phone's gonna shut off now because I'm directly in the sun. Hey, Cynthia. Why does my neck hurt? I guess we're having lunch together. Hi, Lady K. Yesterday, I went on TikTok and I was attacked for asking a question. So I turned another panel into my panel. Simple as that. And we talked about some real shit. And we had a great time. I had a great time. Yes, can I get a plate, please?
Well, what was the question that she asked? that got her attacked in the first place, because I obviously didn't catch that part. CC Life, you said everyone that has her old videos needs to start putting them all on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, they already got enough out there. They have more than enough videos of Olivia out there acting a fool and saying dumb shit, okay? Teresa, you said the other day, Liv said, I'm lazy. I only want to work from 11 to 4. And someone should just hire me because I'm cute. Okay. Okay. You also said Liv is going to jail. She truly don't want to work, and she has no choice because it's court ordered to get a job or go to jail. Right. So Olivia, what she's going to try to do is get the most, I don't know, ranky-dink fucking job she can possibly find. Because I don't know if it was this live or maybe it was another live where she was sitting there talking about jobs that she wanted to apply to or whatever, and people were suggesting like, oh, you should go, apply to the post office or try to do a behavioral therapist or some role like that. She was like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna check out what she say, Walmart or some shit. Now, like, it's nothing wrong with somebody working at Walmart, right? But I thought Olivia said she wanted to make her children proud and have a career of some sort. Now, I understand that she may not have that much experience. She doesn't have that much work experience, or, she ain't got shit going on. But why not at least try to find a good job? You can apply to both. So that, maybe you might get hired at a Walmart first, but then later on you could be working somewhere better. I don't know. I just don't understand it. So it's very clear to me that Olivia she doesn't really want to work. I never really thought she did. I completely understand the fact that she is just doing this because she has to, not because it's actually something she wants to do. But I will be shocked to see if she's actually working at some point. Okay. I think that Olivia is just doing this just to do it. I think that Olivia's not going to be showing up for job interviews and shit like that. She's going to make it seem like she just can't seem to find a job. That's what I think. It's clear she doesn't want to work. What else did you say? Lynn, you said she needs to be real with herself. She is an ignorant, racist whore that is socially awkward and lacks the ability to communicate. I agree. She is not able to effectively communicate. Okay? She cannot. She cannot have a conversation with another grown woman who has a reasonable, and logical thought process. She doesn't have the ability to do that. Because it was women up there that were trying to talk to her that I feel like she could have had a good conversation with, if she actually had the maturity to be able to carry a mature conversation. She just doesn't. She can't do it. She has to argue. She has to get disrespectful. She has to call people out of their names. I just think that it's pointless to ever even get up there to try to have any sort of a conversation with her. That's just my opinion. Teresa, you said bingo. She really doesn't want to work. No, she doesn't. Len, you said she has no high school diploma or GED. Okay. SJ, you said she didn't even go to her Target interview. Of course she did. Of course she didn't. So, yes, you guys are right. Eventually, she is going to wind up going to jail. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Because they only going to give you but so much time to find employment. First of all, it's holiday. It's about to be holiday season. You can definitely pick up a seasonal job, especially in the malls and shit like that. You can definitely pull that off. And if she just doesn't manage to find anything before the new year, yeah, you're playing around. You're playing around.
With two on, yeah. Can I get I want chow mein, and then I want honey sesame chicken and the walnut shrimp. No, let me get a bigger plate, and let me get also a side of the Beijing beef.
Okay, and the Beijing beef, what else can I get for you?
Yeah, let me also get a
shit. To be honest, in the meantime, now that I think about it, she has a car, right? based off of the live that I seen the other day, Kalani's also in daycare now, right? So for real, if Olivia really had interest in trying to pay off child support without it digging into her YouTube check that's not in her name any goddamn way, why not do Uber? Is that not possible? Is that not possible? Is her license suspended because of unpaid child support? I don't know, but it was just a thought. Like, it's if there's a will, there's a motherfucking way.
Diet Coke, a regular one,
Okay, what else can I get for you, man?
and I want a lot of hot sauce.
Okay, is that gonna be your order?
Yeah, that's it.
You like to donate to the Children's Hospital?
Girl, let me.
Not right now.
I don't got time to listen to her order food. We're going to go ahead and speed this up, and I'm going to read some of y'all comments.
Sauce too. You made sense. People just stuck in the past. Yeah, I think I made a lot of sense. And I think that it was a good conversation to be had. But no matter what I say on the topic, certain people will always have a problem with it. And then they're going to always turn it around that I have a problem with them. When, no, you have a problem with me. Let's keep it a buck. Like, stop lying to yourself and everybody else. Like, shit is weird.
You want to know what else that was funny that she said on that live? She was talking to somebody and she said, some of my best friends are black women. What fucking friends does Olivia have? What friends? What black friends does she have? Where? Like, I just thought that was hilarious. Girl, she just be lying. Just be lying. Let me see what y'all said real quick. Let's see. Teresa, you said if I could end up in jail for not working, I would have had a job the first week. Go to a temp service. I agree. Marley Jean, you said, I love how she's just on her computer in front of everyone after saying it was stolen in Florida. Oh, yeah, she definitely did say that. Teresa, you said can't pay child support, but eating out all the time. Right, exactly. You said, did anyone see her daughter's birthday party? They said she had cake and ice cream. Okay, I didn't see it myself, but they did say she had cake and ice cream because I asked about it in my last live stream. Marley Jean, you said she could be doing DoorDash or Instacart or something. Now that she has a new car and both babies are in daycare. That's what I'm saying. She could be doing that. Like I said, Uber. It's so many different things that she could be doing. Shit, she got a big enough car now. Maybe do Amazon Flex if it's possible. What is the other thing called for Walmart? It's a delivery job through Walmart. I forget exactly what they call them or what it's called. But yeah, she could try to do something like that. It's so many different ways right now to make money. It's no excuse. Okay. No excuse. Teresa, you said I've been door dashing lately to make extra money for the holiday season, as you should. Marley Jean said she's documenting how comfortable she is and the money she's spending, but will go play in the court face about being broke. Right. And I don't even know if none of this shit can be used in court. But she obviously has money. She just doesn't care to pay child support. That's just all that is. Lynn, you said, no, it's not possible because the judge wants her to have a W-2 form, no side gigs. Oh, okay. Well, oh, yeah, definitely. It's called Spark. You're right, Teresa. MC, you said, and she clearly doesn't care about going to jail. She could be looking for a job instead of eating online. Olivia just doesn't have a care in the world. She doesn't take shit serious. She just doesn't. It is what it is.
So weird. Oh, you were saying hello to the person in the chat. I'm like, who's Desi? I thought y'all thought I was Desi. She misunderstood what you was saying, but your view was pretty clear. People love to make things out of... Yeah, exactly. Exactly, baby. And that's why I stand on what I said. Like, And I guess they put me on some T pages on TikTok. Girl, exactly what I said. People were in my chat saying that I was telling people that they were jealous of me. Never once did I say anybody was jealous of me. I said, actually, that I love being part white. Y'all don't have to want to be that, but that's what I like who I am. That's what I said. That sounds like me saying that bitches are jealous of me. You want to be me? Girl, bye. The hell?
She definitely did say that people were jealous. She said people were mad. I believe she said some shit like some shit about you wish you could be look like me or some shit. I don't know. She just was referring mostly to her looks because that's all Olivia believes that she has. She knows that her life is in shambles, but she does believe that she looks good. Okay. So just because of that, she will assume that everybody is jealous of her and the way she looks. Okay.
You want the details on the lashes? I could show you when I get home. Hey, Liberty. And then it turns around on me and I'm the topic of conversation. And it's like, well, here we go again. I love who I am. I never got hate for it, though. That's good, baby. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I know. I know, Cynthia. I'm sick of it, too. But as you guys see, this is my everyday life experience. This is things that I actually have to deal with. I deal with racism every day. And it's not from who you think it's from. It's not from white people. It's not from old white men. It's not from... I deal with this shit every day. Mm-mm. And God forbid I speak on it. Now I'm all types of racist and colorist and everything under the sun. You're right, Christy. Being mixed is common these days. It's very common. But people still act like it's unheard of.
She's irritating. Who the fuck acts like being mixed is unheard of? The majority of people on this earth are mixed with some type of shit, something. Okay? Even women that appear to be fully black, if they do a fucking, what is it called? What is it called? Where it says all of the things that you're mixed with. Is it some sort of the DNA thing? I forget. It's not 23andMe. I forget, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Everybody has a little bit of something. Everybody's family is mixed with something. It's not uncommon for people to be mixed. Nobody's acting as if it is a brand new thing for a woman or anybody on this earth to be mixed with multiple races. The issue is you cannot say that you love black women or say that you love black people and that you're not racist and then brag about your non-black features and then talk shit about actual black features. Okay, ancestry. Thank you. You just can't do that. You just can't. That's just how I feel about that. You can't sit here and talk about how, you have such beautiful hair and y'all mad because your hair is like this, that, and the third, but then say that you think that your daughters are beautiful. How? Because you're talking about the same grade of hair that they possess. She's just like a ball of confusion. I don't understand how she doesn't understand how she makes herself look and appear as somebody that is colorist. It just is what it is.
That's how people act.
But real quick, you said, Marley Jean, you said, oh my Lord, I can't stand seeing her eat. And not to be rude, but I think her weight is slowly coming back on. Yeah, Olivia's been drinking and eating a lot. Okay. I don't know. Maybe she's depressed, going through the shit she's going through with the whole child support and being forced to look for a job that she really doesn't want. And also, feeling bad about herself because of her being rejected by men. So the weight loss shit has went out the window. Um, you said she's been saying people are jealous for the last 5 years. Exactly. Olivia always says that somebody is jealous of her. Lynn, you said, as I get older, I have no patience for ignorant people anymore. Does anyone feel the same? I feel that way too. I agree. I don't have the patience for it either. Which is why I don't see how people can even attempt to engage in a conversation with somebody like her. It's pointless. She's never going to understand. Teresa, you said never. I'm 44 and I know I'm eating her down in the look department with no makeup on. Okay. You said, girl, not true. I can promise you no one is hating on you. Lynn, you said, I believe one of the reasons Olivia does not want to go to work is because she knows she can't sit on her ass. Like she can't sit her no ass down and be on social media for hours anymore. She's addicted. Yeah, that definitely could be. I mean, I feel like it's just, she doesn't want to work because it's just easier for her to go live. It's easy for her to go live. She could be in the house, argue with people, that's all she has to do. Put on makeup, talk about men. She could just turn on the camera and just talk and make money versus actually having to go somewhere and be productive and actually work. Of course, she wouldn't actually want to get a job. Why would she want to do that? It's easier to just do this. She doesn't want to pay Gerard child support. She doesn't want to do those things. She doesn't want to contribute to her kids' lifestyle. That's not a priority for her. It's just not. Marley Jean, you said she don't want to give up that day drinking either. That's true. She doesn't. Day drinking is crazy. Damn near every day. Like, it's a mess.
This Beijing beef, bro, is so good. Like, I need to be reminded of my daughter's skin color. Like, I didn't birth them. Crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. Girl, for real. I know that's true. I know. They don't like interracial dating. Some people have a problem with that. When really it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I get it. I understand. I totally understand. But it's not okay. And people need to check themselves.
What did she get? She said they don't like interracial dating, but she said, I get it. I understand. Who has an issue with people dating outside of their race? Who? I feel like she just be saying any goddamn thing. Just anything. Because I damn sure don't have a problem with nobody with interracial dating. I don't give a fuck what nobody's doing. Okay? But I do have a problem with, racism and colorism. That's blatantly being displayed. Or however the fuck you display it, whether it's not blatant or not. If it is, if that's what you are and that's how you talk and that's the type of shit you say out your mouth, it's not, nobody's here for it. But then at the same time, she said, I understand. Well, what is it to understand about people not being okay with interracial date? What is she talking about?
Like, for real, for real. The panel that I walked up into, y'all, this girl was like going so hard on this man, being so disrespectful. And that's why I was like, oh my God, I need to ask her, why is she so upset? Why does it matter, babe? She was mad, or she was talking about how the guy's a colorist because his wife is light skinned. And he was like up there trying to defend himself. And I'm like, is you cool? Like, what the hell? I understand that it's a trigger. Like, I get it. I can see that. It's a trigger, whatever. But just because black men like to date out, or some do, most do, they like to date outside their race. And I noticed that a lot of black women don't like to date outside their race. They usually stick to their race, which is not a bad thing. Do whatever you want to do. But don't shame other people for dating outside their race. And then they call liking light-skinned women or other races of women, liking them, that's a fetish. No, it's just what you like. Why is it a problem? Who cares? Who cares? It's so crazy. Y'all crazy as hell.
Oh, this is a mess. Lynn, you said this dummy needs to understand that just because she birthed those 3 kids doesn't make her the right parent to raise them. I agree. She's definitely not the right one. Especially I think regardless of what she says and how much she tries to portray that, you know, she's just misunderstood, I think that Olivia truly does believe that, you know, she's better than black women. And I think that her daughters are really going to need a woman who looks like them to let them know that they're beautiful. Olivia says that her daughters are beautiful, but I don't know if she really means it, because at the same time she talks down, like I said, on black features that her daughters also possess. So I agree with you, Lynn. You also said just because you're biracial, you're ignorant, racist, Trump supporting dummy doesn't mean people are envious of your color. You are basic. Yeah, Olivia is basic. She's very basic, especially without the makeup, child, and the wig. Okay, Olivia is just a regular girl. It just is what it is. I don't know. I just can't with this lady.
Exactly, Nah. And it would be honestly the same way if most black women dated outside their race and black men didn't. Black men would feel a certain type of way too. I hear it with white people too. I talked to a couple white dudes, and the white dudes were like, "Do you even like white guys?" Because most white girls date outside their race. Most white girls like black men or like something else. You feel me? So it is what it is. It's in every race, you guys. People be salty, okay? But like who you like, love who you love. It's really not that big of a deal. We're in 2025. Speak on what you want to speak on. But all this gaslighting and trying to manipulate me and my audience. Look, if you're easily manipulated to believe a bitch who's never met me say some shit about me on the internet, baby, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, I'm over the whole race conversation. I just think that the bottom line is this. Olivia thinks that she has one up on black women, because the bottom line is this. I'm going to say something that, you know, in my opinion, there are a lot of African-American men who prefer to deal with what they call red bone, light skin, or women who, because I've seen multiple conversations online where there's African American men saying how they want a woman who is foreign, of a different race, exotic, whatever the term is that they want to use. It's a preference, but at the same time, it's still colorist, because you are saying that you only see beauty in people who don't look like you. That's the bottom line. So yes, people can like what they want to like, but I think that I think that the way you say things, and I think that it matters how you put your preferences out there and the things that you say. If you say that you only are willing to date this, that, or third race because they're nothing like black women, they like to say that black women have attitudes, or they're masculine, or they're, and all the things that they say about black women. it just doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. And it comes across as like you hate your own race or like you're colorist. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with a man dating a woman outside of his race. I just think that when you do the comparisons, that's when that whole, colorist thing comes into play. Okay. But nevertheless, I'm over that conversation. I just don't understand why Olivia feels the need to continuously have these debates and these arguments, because it makes herself look worse and worse and worse. The way she says things and goes about things, it's just never good. Okay. And I really was truly disgusted. Like I said, the main thing that I heard that I was really disgusted by, that I was able to catch in that live, was her say that Black people are choosing to be victims. Like, that really pissed me the fuck off. They chose and they are continuing to choose to be victims. This is coming from, and she wants to talk about that she has experienced racism. Okay, girl. Whoo, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a lot to unpack when it comes down to the whole conversation in regards to race. It is. So I don't want to go too deep down that rabbit hole, but Olivia is truly disgusting, and I'm truly concerned for her children, because they have to be around this woman because that's their mother. But we all are able to see how she truly feels, and the scary part about it is at some point in time, her children are going to be able to see that for themselves too. That their mother believes that, her features are better than Black women's features. They're going to realize what's going on. And that may cause some insecurities in them because they don't look like her if they hear it too often. So that's my concern. Hey, Nearly Fairstein. Lynn, you said no respectable white man would ever date Olivia. Absolutely not. Shit, listen, and this is the thing. Olivia thinks that, she is like pick of the, what is the word? Pick of the litter. She thinks that she's top tier in a Black man's eyes, okay? Because she is light skinned, she has the curly hair, she has these features that she believes is, over a regular Black woman's features, okay? So she believes that, Black men are more likely to deal with her or want to deal with her over a Black woman. But the thing about it is, we've seen Olivia deal with countless Black men, and none of them stick around, and none of them want to stay. So what is that? It doesn't matter. Okay? The white men are not staying. I don't even know. I haven't seen her with a white man, but they don't want her, obviously, because she hasn't had any, or maybe she doesn't want them. And the Black men that she chooses, they leave her ass in the dust as well. So there's that. Lynn, you also said, why don't you gaslight yourself to a job and take care of your children and get therapy, because you're going to need it as your children get older? I agree. Nearly Fairstein, you said she was taught that she is better looking than Black women. Exactly. And that's the problem. And that's why people label her as a racist and as a colorist, because like I said, you can be proud and admire your own beauty. Okay. You can think that you are beautiful. It's no issue with that. You can love all the features that you have without feeling the need to diminish or put down the features of another race to make yourself feel better. That's just all there is to it. If Olivia would get on here and talk about, how good she thinks she looks without comparing herself to Black women, and trying to make it seem like she's better, then nobody would say that she's colorist. You can be beautiful, and all the other everybody's beautiful. You don't have to put anybody the fuck down, okay? Especially not with those comparisons that she does. Either way, like I said, that conversation can go on and on and on. But the rest of this live, y'all, I believe she went to Dollar Tree, okay? Olivia was in Dollar Tree. She said she wanted to get make some boo baskets for the goddamn kids. Child, this lady talking about, I don't know what to put in a boo basket. It just amazes me. This is a woman with 5 children, and she acts fucking clueless on what to do with her kids. or on what she thinks that they would like inside of a Halloween basket. How fucking hard is it, bitch? I mean, she got the idea of boo baskets because she's seen the shit on YouTube. She's seen somebody else do it because Olivia doesn't care about doing shit like that. But this year she decided to do it, which is fine. But it was just a simple fact that she was like, "Oh, I just don't even know what to put in it." Like, how? You don't know what your kids like? Let me. You know what? I might go down. Let's see while she's shopping for these baskets. Because she was irking me. Hey, Shonda.
I'm sorry. I'm in your way. Let me get out of your way. Hanging remote lights. Oh, those are cute. Look how cute these are. You hang these? That's cute.
It's a stool.
The Dollar Tree. Wait, the Dollar Tree's not the Dollar Tree anymore? I know. Okay, I should get AJ a little toy. Ooh, I should get him a Hot Wheels. He'll like Hot Wheels. What kind of Hot Wheels, though? I'm gonna get him the race car. He go like this. Maybe I should get him a truck and a car.
Not big bag, big neck. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, they have a little motorcycle Hot Wheels. I think I should get him this one. This one's cool. He likes Hot Wheels. Okay, that's for him. Okay, now for... Look, for the baby. Oh, my baby. I miss my baby.
Girl, please.
And this Christmas will be very special Christmas. Why do I have Christmas songs stuck in my head? For me, oh, the baby crying. Oh. What happened?
It's her acting like she gives a fuck about somebody else's baby crying when her fucking kids be crying and she just locked their ass out the room and continue on with a live stream like nothing's going to fuck on or scream and curse at them. Girl, bye. Black and Bougie, you said Tuna's mental state is evident in everything that she does. Her parenting, her personality, her kids' health, everything about her is just wrong. And I agree. I cannot agree more. I don't know what this lady is. Something wrong with this lady. It's just something wrong with her. That's all I can say. Okay. You said, how do you not know how to fill a boo basket? She has no maternal instinct whatsoever. Exactly. And why is Dollar Tree the only store to go to? Why? Nothing wrong with getting a couple things out of Dollar Tree. Okay. But she was talking about how she ain't want to go over to Five Below. When you know that they got better shit in there to put in the basket. She just wants to do the minimum of everything. I just don't understand it. Shonda, you said, I don't know. This chick is weird. I'm Black, Italian, and Blackfoot. I identify as Black and have never considered myself better than anyone other than the mammies. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, you can be proud of who you are, okay? You can be, for instance, I am a very proud Black woman, okay? Very proud to be Black. And I love all of my Black features. However, I'm not going to compare myself to other races of women, and put down their features to make me feel better about my own. I don't have to do that. I'm a very proud Black woman, but I can acknowledge the fact that there are beautiful women of all races Okay. And I don't need to put down a specific race's features to make, like I said, make me feel better about my own. That's the bottom line. But that's what Olivia does. And that's why people consider her to be colorist. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Because if I said I'm proud to be black and I love my melanin skin and my full lips and how coily my hair is and all the things, if I said all that and then turned around and said something out of pocket, like you bitches is like Asian bitches are just mad because they got flat faces. Like I don't like. Then if now what? What would people think of me? That would sound like I'm being colorist myself, or like I'm racist towards Asians. That's why people say what they say about her. Y'all bitches, if I say y'all bitches is mad because when y'all wet y'all hair is stiff and it looks like a wet dog. Now I'm out of line, okay? Because I'm comparing my features to another race of women to make myself feel better about the features that I have. It's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Okay. Like I said, that conversation can go on forever and I just don't want to get into it, but it is what it is. The people are absolutely right when they say that Olivia is colorist. Okay. I couldn't agree more. Okay. Marley Jean, you said she buys herself Starbucks and Panda and all this BS off TikTok shop and then go to Dollar Tree for her kids stuff. Exactly. And that's the problem. Black and Bougie, you said, I was just smiling today thinking of all the yummy foods Kai will get at school. She needs fruits and veggies. Exactly. I'm glad that girl is in school because she needs it. You said, black women look good as fuck, but we don't need to dim others' light to shine because we're not insecure. Exactly. That's exactly my point. All women are beautiful. It's just that's just what it is at the end of the day. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go ahead and see. I don't know if there's anything else worth watching in this shit. And it's late.
I need like another thing for Ryan and Christian. Oh, they have like a whole thing of Hot Wheels. Maybe I should get that instead. How much is that? Oh, Ryan would like this. She likes these little balls. Surprise things. But what is this one? A squish? I don't know if she'll like that better.
It ain't nothing going on in this live stream, and I'm not about to sit here past midnight and continue to watch Olivia. Y'all, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I don't have any additional timestamps that I would like to watch of Olivia. Okay? But that pretty much completes the reaction on Olivia and Wineglass, y'all. It's a mess. Two selfish mothers. Like you said, I couldn't have said it any better. She's constantly shopping on the TikTok shop, buying shit for herself. She got all the makeup and bullshit in the world, all types of waist trainers, all different types of shapewear, constantly looking for things to buy herself. Okay. But the kids got to get their boo baskets, and everything that's going to be in their boo baskets is going to be from Dollar Tree. Okay. She couldn't go to Walmart. She couldn't go to, I don't fucking know, Walmart, Five Below. She couldn't, everything just has to come from Dollar Tree. Okay. It's a mess. And this whole race shit, I'm over it. And I wish she would just be over it and just let it go because she constantly makes herself look more and more ignorant. But anyway, like I said, that completes the reaction. I want to say thank you to all of y'all who made it into this live stream tonight. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you to all of you who hit the like button as well. Okay. Before we get off here, I'm going to ask everybody to hit the like button if you have not done so already. Okay. Comment your thoughts down below and also hit the subscribe button. All right. I hope all of you have a wonderful night. I will definitely be back on here tomorrow after I take my babies trick-or-treating. Okay. And we're going to get into a couple more things, but I appreciate y'all for watching. All right. And until next time, I will see y'all later. All right. Bye-bye.